Rogers State University is proud to present the Constitution Award for 2020 to a distinguished Oklahoman who has demonstrated a strong commitment to the principles of the United States Constitution through his or her life work. To begin the ceremony, here's Larry Rice, president of Rogers State University.
Good morning and welcome to the Constitution Award ceremony. I am Larry Rice, president of Rogers State University. On behalf of RSU, I thank you for joining this live broadcast. I would like to extend a special thanks to Dr. Danette Boyle, the Constitution Award Board of Governors, and RSU TV for their service in making this event possible. The RSU Constitution Award was established in 1987, celebrating the 200th anniversary of the United States Constitution. The tradition continues today thanks to the dedication of Rogers State University's Constitutional Board of Governors, who give their time, talent, and financial support. Thank you for your leadership. Introducing our honoree today is the Honorable Stephanie Seymour. As a lifelong public servant, Judge Seymour has diligently guarded the principles of the U.S. Constitution and has advanced the well-being of the state of Oklahoma and our nation through her service. She was nominated to the United States Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit by President Jimmy Carter and confirmed by the Senate, becoming its first female judge. She earned a bachelor's degree from Smith College and a Juris Doctorate from Harvard Law School. She has received many honors throughout her professional tenure, and in 2010 we honored her as the recipient of the RSU Constitutional Award. Today I welcome the Honorable Stephanie Seymour to introduce our honoree.
I am very pleased today to be introducing to you Louis Bullock, the recipient of this year's Rogers State University Constitution Award. I can think of nobody more qualified for this award than Lou Bullock. From children with special needs to prison inmates, Louis Bullock's civil rights proficiency over 45 years has significantly advanced the life of this state and protected our individual constitutional rights in innumerable ways. Louis graduated from the University of Oklahoma College of Law in 1975 and jumped right into what became the landmark litigation in a case called Battle versus Anderson, a case that successfully challenged the operation of Oklahoma's prison system in the areas of conditions of confinement, racial discrimination and segregation, due process, medical care, religious freedoms, and access to courts. As lead counsel beginning in 1975, Louis oversaw compliance and achieved systemic changes in the Oklahoma prison system. The compliance phase of the litigation lasted for 25 years, with many court appearances and until the year 2000. In 1984, Louis Bullock represented inmates in the Tulsa City County Jail who were challenging everything from racial segregation to medical and psychiatric care to women's rights and freedom of religion. A 3-judge panel of judges in Tulsa found that conditions in the City County Jail violated the federal Constitution and ordered system-wide changes in the operation of the jail. In 1985, Louis filed a class action against the Oklahoma Department of Human Services on behalf of parents of children and young adults at Hissom Memorial Center, an institution for persons with mental retardation. Those patients had been subjected to abuse, unnecessary physical and chemical restraints, lack of medical care, clothing, food, and rehabilitation services. In 1987, the court ordered the Department of Human Services to provide community homes with appropriate staffing and services to every member of the plaintiff's class because the institution had failed to ameliorate the deficiencies. Hissom then closed as an institution. In subsequent years, Lou Bullock successfully represented Black police officers who challenged racial discrimination in the Tulsa Police Department, and he represented numerous other clients in lawsuits involving sexual harassment, freedom of speech, and religion. He also represented the state of Oklahoma in litigation involving pollution of the Illinois River by poultry companies. And he was one of a team of lawyers who successfully represented the Chickasaw and Choctaw nations in their breach of trust claims against the United States for loss of their tribal estates. That lawsuit resulted in a settlement in 2016 for $186 million. I would call that success. This is a very short version of what Lewis Bullock has accomplished as a civil rights lawyer defending our constitutional rights. His professional awards are many, including twice receiving the Oklahoma Bar Association's Courageous Advocacy Award and being recognized by national organizations as one of the best lawyers in America and as a super lawyer. It is my honor and great pleasure to present to you an outstanding civil rights lawyer and my very good friend, Lewis Bullock.
Thank you, Judge Seymour. At this time, a member of the RSU Governing Board will present the award to Mr. Lewis Bullock. Please welcome to the floor University of Oklahoma Regent, Mr. Phil Albert.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you, Regent Albert. At this time, I welcome Mr. Bullock to the podium for remarks.
Thank you, President Rice. I want to thank the OU Board of Regents, the Board of Governors for the Constitution Award. I want to give special appreciation to Regent Albert for putting my name up for this high honor. I also want to thank my wife, Patricia Bullock, and my law partner for all of the support, love, and encouragement that she's given me over the years. Truly, my achievements were very much her achievement. She is a wonderful wife and a terrific lawyer. In looking over the other recipients of this award, I see many of my heroes, men and women who forged a better day for all of us in both politics and law. Of all of those, the one that I believe that all of us would have to hold in high esteem, it's Lois Sippuel, who took on Jim Crow at the University of Oklahoma Law School at a time when African Americans were not allowed to enroll in any of what they called the white universities. In 1946, she sought admission at OU in the law school and was denied. And as a result of that denial, she went to court. Her trial lawyers were a very accomplished African-American lawyer from Tulsa, Amos Hall, and Thurgood Marshall, whom we all know went on to become a Supreme Court justice. They did what the Constitution requires of trial lawyers who take on civil rights cases. They marshaled the facts, put together the law, and designed a legal strategy that would secure for Lois Sippuel a position at the OU Law School. And she became the first African American to be enrolled at OU. She also probably was one of the first women to be enrolled at OU Law. That was the model of what I wanted to be when I came out of law school. Not that I ever aspired to be a Justice Marshal, but I sought to be involved in fighting for the rights of individuals who, for one reason or another, find themselves on the wrong side of the dream and the principal goal of our Constitution. We all are familiar with the fact that in the preamble, the Constitution speaks of creating a more perfect union. But the second goal of the Constitution is justice. And without lawyers, there is no justice. One of the important parts of our constitutional system is that judges, no matter what the injustice is, can't address it unless the lawyers bring the case, marshal the facts, establish the law, and press the case. It is a great honor to be the first trial lawyer to receive this honor. And I thank all of you very much for that honor, and I will always cherish it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bullock, for those inspiring words, and congratulations. This concludes our virtual ceremony. My thanks to you for joining us and to everyone who made today a success.
Thank you for watching the Constitution Award ceremony presented by Rogers State University. Now let's rejoin our programming already in progress.